So in this video, we will learn transformations, and this is the first part of the transformation which we will learn, the horizontal translations. So if you follow this video, you will be expert by the end of all the transformations we are done with. So do follow the videos and watch till end. So first thing, we are doing the horizontal translation. So you can see the diagram here. So it will look like some graph is there, so some curve like this. So it will be horizontally translated. So I've drawn this line. So this moves along the line horizontally. So either it can be towards left or it can be towards right. So now again seeing the diagram here. So in this graph, we can see the curve this is the given curve, and it has a point A on it. And same way I've drawn the curve here, the same curve, and it has now moved towards left side. So since it has moved left, so we say it's the horizontal movement, so it is the horizontal translation. So we can also do it this way. So we can move this on the right side, and also it will be then the horizontal translation. So it can look like this also, and then we can see that direction will be this way. It will move this way, or it can go this way as it was initially there. Now how the graph, or sorry, how the function looks like. So y is equal to fx. This will be looking like y is equals to f of x minus h. So whatever this h value, so here just remember that h is the horizontal translation, and always the h value will be taken the opposite sign. So we'll explain this in the next slide. So mapping here. So mapping, so it is xy is any point on this. So we have taken it as A. So how it will be on the transformed graph. So we can see here, this is the point. Suppose this is the point, and now this is the initial point A. So it's the same graph here. And when the graph moves on the right side, so the coordinates of the point A, which was here, so it gets changed. So we mark it by A prime. So this is the image point, we say. So the given point A, that changes as x plus h comma y. So whatever the h value from here we get, that we add to the x coordinate, and we get the new point on the transformed graph. Now again we see here, so in this horizontal translation, the equation or the function looks like y is equal to fx, which changes as y is equals to f of x minus h. So x is replaced with x minus h, and if h value is positive, so we describe it as there is a horizontal translation. So always the horizontal translation, we will write it as ht. So horizontal translation of h units to the right. So whenever h is positive, so it will be on the right side, and if h is negative, we say there is horizontal translation of absolute value of h units towards left. Now just giving you example, suppose we have h as 3. So we will write that there is horizontal translation of 3 units right. Because h is positive, we'll consider this part. Now suppose h is here minus 4. So in this case, how do we describe the transformation? So there is horizontal translation of absolute h. So what is the absolute value here? 4. So we will write there is horizontal translation of 4 units. So we'll just write 4 units towards left. So this part is important. Just remember that whenever h is negative, we will write this as 4 units or only the numerical value of h towards the left. Now coming to the example, so it says describe the translation and write the mapping. So in this case, we take the example y is equals to fx. It has been transformed to y is equal to f of x minus 9. So it's always good to first write the formula. So the formula is y is equals to fx, which is transformed to y is equals to f of x minus h. So if you compare these two, so we can see that h value will be always the opposite sign will take. So h is how much? H is 9. So how do we describe it? since it is positive, so we write h is positive. So we'll write there is horizontal translation of 9 units. Since it is positive, so we'll write 9 units towards right. And how do we write the mapping? So the formula is x comma y, so it changes to x plus h comma y. So here x comma y will change to, your h value is 9, so we'll write x plus 9 comma y. So this will be the way we write the mapping. So in the question they asked us to describe, so here we have described and here we have written the mapping. Now the example 2. So again describe the translation here and write the mapping. So this is the function given y is equals to fx, which has been transformed to y is equal to fx plus 4. So first thing, we always write the formula. So y is equals to fx transforms to y is equals to f of x minus h. So if you compare these two, so as I said earlier also, always we take the opposite sign here. So we'll take h as minus 4. Now we write h is minus 4, that means it is negative. So how do we describe it? So we say horizontal translation of, since it is minus 4, we'll not take the sign, we take the absolute value. So horizontal translation of 4 units left. So this is the description part. Now the next part here says mapping. So to find the mapping, so we write the formula first. So the formula for mapping is x comma y goes to x plus h and y. So the h value, as we've written here, it is minus 4. So we'll write x comma y will be x minus 4 and y. So this is the way we write the mapping. So now pause the video and try doing these questions. So 2 questions are there. So try writing the transformation and the mapping. And once you're done doing the questions, you can check your answers on the next slide. So here are the answers, the transformations and the mapping. So just go over it and thank you.